Mob ties gonna look soft if they don't clap back. Like at the end of the day, they already went on all them interviews, and we know for a fact them four people who walked in there, them was the main ones who told Sweetie, you need to keep your mouth closed. At the end of the day, we know for a fact you can't talk to nobody girl like that. You know what comes behind that. That's why Quavo, he instantly should have came in there and clapped back at him. Like at the end of the day, he ain't have to real live go in on him, but he could have checked him. It was four people that came in the side door, and next thing you know, Sweetie, she turned to Quavo. She told him like, don't put me in none of this beef that you got going on because I have stuff to lose. Like, you really got to understand, this is nothing that I wanted to get into. Next thing you know, Cardi B, she come out. She try to squash and diffuse the whole situation. She knew for a fact, everybody who played a role in this, they was the main ones who was standing right there when Takeoff got sunk up. You can't have people around you and you know for a fact that these people not loyal. People will literally get you into something and literally you can't get up out of it. You have to understand this is a revolving door, and we have to open our eyes and realize everything that's going on, because Lil Cam, free Lil Cam, man. You can't pick no sides at the end of the day, man. You can't really look at Jay Prince Sr. and say nothing about what he got going on, because he know for a fact everybody already got on his bumper. They already had him explain himself 5-6 times. Next thing you know, Quavo, he's gonna clear the man's name, like at the end of the day, because he wasn't there. So this is why he's excluded from this what's going on. But I still don't like the fact that he's speaking on something and he wasn't even there at the scene to even see what's going on. I want y'all to really pay attention to the whole situation, because if you look at everything, by the GDs pulling up the way that they pulled up, it goes to show they have no tight security. You gotta have your security down packed. You gotta have your security on guard. That's why Takeoff, he should have had at least 4 or 5 security guards with him. He know for a fact that ain't nobody from the hood can save him. Like at the end of the day, we know for a fact he was drinking, and everybody know for a fact that he was off the lean, man. Like, we already know this, man. So I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on, because this is something that it could have easily been avoided. And we know for a fact that Takeoff, he didn't want nobody to real life get him in the midst of no shootout or nothing like that. He didn't want them to even put him in a situation that he couldn't get himself up out of. So I want y'all to really look at this and really pay attention to everything that's going on, because this could really be something that could be avoided. People play games when people know for a fact that when you keep somebody waiting, just like if you waiting on somebody to bring you something, you feel me? And they keep saying they around the corner. Like, y'all gotta understand, people has to be loyal throughout the whole situation. But at the end of the day, we already know what we dealing with. We dealing with people who real life, they looking at you like, use the clown, use the goofy. But at the end of the day, this is something that could easily be avoided just by cutting them off. You ain't even got to deal with it. That's why I always say, QCP, the whole label, once he sold that, it was over with. Because Lil Baby already said, man, if I had to sign the mob ties, I ain't really rocking. I'm finna move out of Atlanta. And I wouldn't blame him, because we already know for a fact that if Takeoff would have real life sat there and knew that they was gonna sell the whole QC, he would have real life got up out that deal. I know a lot of people know that Coach K, he was the main one who said Takeoff shouldn't have went out there, but you can't really place your finger on that. One reason you can't do that, because if he cared that much about Takeoff, he would have never let him win out there from the first beginning, like from the jump. Like, I want y'all to look at this, man. Ain't too many people who realize sit back and go somewhere with no security, knowing that they got the bag. If you got the bag, you gotta protect the bag. You real life gotta not have on sunglasses while you up in the building. You feel me? With the cup. Like, at the end of the day, y'all drinking all type of stuff, man. Y'all turning up, y'all partying. It's no way that you should be off your square. RIP Takeoff, because I know for a fact that I'm from the street, so I know that if you off your square, you ain't really feel you ain't doing what you gotta do while you out in public because you turning up, you teeing up with the female. Like at the end of the day, you know your people gonna protect you, and your people was supposed to be right there to protect you. Everybody from the hood know that. You gonna watch everybody who came with you. You gonna lead with everybody who came with you. If your homies don't lead, you don't lead. Everybody know that Migo Bandz, he the main one. He the main one. Like at the end of the day, he the main one. Like y'all gotta really put this into consideration because ain't nobody finna go out there and chase him. Ain't nobody finna go and chase him. Everybody know for a fact that he hiding out. And we already know where he hiding out at. Like, y'all gotta really look at this, man, because everybody know for a fact that Migo Bandz, he gonna have to come out one day. And the reason I say that is because they want a statement from Migo Bandz on why did he pull that blicky out. For granted. And a lot of people know that the people you hanging around, them the main people that don't like what you doing, but they want to do what you doing, but they also want to be in your spot. They don't want you to be up there with them. They want you to literally be behind them so that they can look at you and tell you what to do. So this is a lesson learned, man. RP Takeoff, RP Duke the Jeweler, RP Young Dolph. It's a lot of speculation that's going around that said it was connected, but it wasn't connected. Only two of them was connected. And the two things that was connected was Duke the Jeweler and Takeoff. And the reason it was connected because the people who was involved in this, them the main ones who was at both scenes when everything happened. And if you a street nigga, you already know you're not finna let nobody come at you like that. You're not even finna let nobody get in your circle to try to even control your money or anything that you got going on. I want y'all to really look at that because people bums out here. People just waiting for a come up. I promise you, I don't put myself in certain situations that I know I can't get myself up out of. And I read the fine print on everything that I get myself into. Some people be thinking as if this is a blessing to them, when whole time you could help somebody with something and they literally would go with other people, tell them and conjure up all this stuff on how they can manipulate the situation and basically take over. And I want y'all to pay attention to that because these niggas snakes. You can't trust nobody. That's why I know I'm so sarcastic with the things that I do, but that's the type of person I am. I'm sarcastic anytime, like regardless if it's serious or not. There's so many people out here, they just want your spot. They can't do that. They gotta play their position. That's why I always say, I be nice to a person. Once they do something, I don't say nothing about it. But then when they do it again, because I give everybody the benefit of the doubt, when they do it again, they felt that they won. When they do it again, now is either I'm gonna stop messing with you, I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna do within the mix of that situation of you doing what you did. And if you want to take it further, then you already know you gotta have money. You gotta have money to do what you gotta do. You gotta have money to go to war. You gotta make sure you have nobody that's gonna interfere with you protecting what you got going on. That's why I always say, Takeoff, that was like from J. Prince Sr. because from what Lil Cam stated that he did not shoot. He ain't shoot. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We're gonna let everybody else tell it because everybody know what they talking about and they wasn't there. So I want y'all to look at it as if you're in the streets right now. I know half the people who sit up and watch this, they're not in the streets. They seeking to find out what's going on so that they can avoid the situation or basically have experience on somebody else going through it. I want y'all to really look at this because I ain't gonna sugarcoat nothing with nobody. It is what it is. I take care of my business, man. I want y'all to really look at this, man. Like at the end of the day, I know everybody, that's why everybody sit back and be like, you know what, I don't even want no friends because niggas snakes. And it's a true known fact, well-known fact. Can't get mad at it. All you can do is sit back and look at it as if, all you can really do is sit back and look at it as if it is what it is. These people crazy. like they suffer. But like I told y'all, you in the street, stay in the street. If you ain't never had that foot in that door, don't do it. Don't do it because it'd be like you getting caught up into what everybody else doing. That everybody want to drill. Everybody want to, that's old. People been drilling for a long time. People been drilling before it even went on the internet. Like, I want y'all to really look at that and look at what's going on. Like I always, people get set up. Next thing you know, nobody can do nothing. All people doing is sitting back looking at it like, oh, I shouldn't have never trusted her. Now it's too late now. It's all, y'all know for a fact that if it ain't your homie setting you up as a female, that's why I always sit back and I say, you gonna get popped. Like at the end of the day, in the process, mission going wrong, mission failed. I want y'all to really look at what's going on, because Makita Raven them, by them even moving, it goes to show that they had something to do with everything that happened at that cookie shop. People know for a fact that Straight Drop, he hurt. He hurt right now. Straight Drop know for a fact Cornelius Smith gonna get out before him. Just as well as Quavo know for a fact that Quavo still gonna make his money. Offset gotta do burger commercials, y'all. Trust me. Listen to me. He gotta do burger commercials. Can't even drop no music, man. Jay Prince Sr. put a stop to all that. When Offset spoke out against Jay Prince Sr., Jay Prince Sr. said, oh, we dead in that. It's over with for you. You ain't even finna be able to make no music or drop it. Like at the end of the day, that's why him and Cardi B collabed on the McDonald's special. I want y'all to really look at this, man. It is what it is, though. Y'all know for a fact you can't make nobody do nothing, but at the same time, you gotta be mindful of who you keep around you. Duke the Jeweler went somewhere. He didn't know them. All he knew is it was a business transaction. All he knew that it was a deal going on. Like they always say, drug deal gone bad. Look what happened. Only the people who real life put the play into motion, who ran the play. Everybody who ran the play, them the only ones get to talk about it, and they barely saying anything that has substantial evidence to do with what happened. They gonna give you the throw off. They gonna throw it to the side. I want y'all to really look at this, because this real life situations, man. Everybody going through something. If y'all rocking with Takeoff, man, throw them 999s in the comment section. If y'all rocking with Duke the Jeweler, let me know how y'all feel. I want to know y'all opinion on the whole situation, because if you rocking with Duke the Jeweler, throw them 666, man, in the comment section, man. I want y'all to really look at everything that's going on. And if you rocking with Young Dolph, man, throw them 333s in the comment section, man. Everybody sitting back looking at Jay Prince Sr. Jay Prince Sr. only doing what he been doing for years, is basically keeping everybody in line. Ain't nobody from, it don't go like that. That's how people get sent up. And I'm a real street nigga, so man, nobody mess with me, cause I don't put things on the line. I ain't got nothing to lose. I have no kids. At the end of the day, I want y'all to really look at that, man. Because when you pay attention to them, when people cross somebody, they think it's just gonna be you cross them and stop messing with them. No, when you keep taunting people and doing little stuff, you just causing a problem on yourself, because me, if you feel that you tough now, it is what it is. I saw the toughest get sent up. I saw the toughest get their ass knocked out. I want y'all to really look at that, man, because no matter where you go, it's always gonna be snakes, man. Just like Young Dolph said, people will sit there and take, but don't give. And then when they do give, they gonna make sure they don't give you nothing that you can basically grow off of. They gonna just give you a little bit and feel that they helped you. No, man. That's why people get, everything happened to them. You see what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, man, you gotta be blessed, man. You gotta know that you got your stuff taken care of. You gotta know that you doing what you gotta do. Like at the end of the day, man, people sit back and people don't pay attention until it's too late. Put it like that. And I know a lot of people sit back and say, okay, you in the street, so why is you even speaking on? I'm speaking on it because I experienced it before. I did it before. At the end of the day, I know for a fact, everybody who's involved in everything that's going on, man, it was all over money. It's because the people around them weren't getting the same amount of money that they was getting, and they got so used to and so caught up into getting a certain amount of money, you can't get caught up into nothing. Because at the end of the day, it all could get taken away from you. Or something could happen and you wouldn't be able to spend it. I'm trying to tell y'all gotta be mindful, and you gotta watch what you say to people. You gotta watch. You literally gotta watch how you treat a person, especially after they helped you. You know what a person to do. You help somebody and then they try to get over on you or get down on you. That's how people move and stuff. That's how you make people move. You see what I'm saying? That's how you get this, that's when the street business pop in. You feel me? At the end of the day, if you from the streets, stay in the street. You already know what it is. You ain't from the streets, man. Please, stay the sentimental nice person or whatever, or the fake person. Stay the fake person. That's what I'm gonna say, because if you ain't showing realness throughout the whole thing, no, what applies for one person, it applies to all. Hello? I'm gonna call you back after this video. What you say? I'm gonna call you back as soon. I'm on this. I'm on my way. I'm doing this video. It's heartbreaking to see people try to get over on people, and people want stuff done their way, but they forget where they came from. I came from the gutter. I came from people messing over me, and me either beating their ass or me either walking away from that situation. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's either one way or another. Like, at the end of the day, I know for a fact, Young Dolph, everything that happened with Young Dolph, it goes to show, like, you can have all the money in the world, but if you got people around you that's hating, they'll be the ones that try to set you up. So that's why I keep everything tight, man. You gotta keep that on you, that big nickel, or that, you hear me, or that ding. Like, at the end of the day, boy, I don't play with people. I don't. I smile at people. I don't play with people. And at the end of the day, I want everybody to know that this is a revolving door. In the same way, people sit back and look at it like, oh, why they get down on him like that? They got down on Takeoff because it was a sweet lick right there at the bowling party. Like, I want y'all to look at that. People say Jay Prince Sr. wasn't even supposed to be at the party. Like, I want y'all to understand this, man. That's why he was nowhere to be found when Takeoff was laying right there. It is what it is, though. I want y'all to really look at everything that's going on and take full initiative to this, man. Everybody see what happened to Takeoff, Duke the Jeweler, and everybody else. Don't nobody want to experience nothing like that. You know, but a person mouth, you know, and from where I'm from, y'all know where I'm from. Nobody better not sneak this meal. It's up. It's up on everything. I don't care what's going on. I like to give people the benefit of the doubt until they feel that they in the game, like EA Sports. No, it don't go like that. Looking at it like, okay, if they go to Houston again, would the same thing happen? Yeah, the same thing will happen, because you have to check in when you go to Houston. You can't just go to Houston and enjoy yourself. No, you gotta go to Houston and check in. That's why Sauce Walker left and went to Miami, Florida, man. Y'all need to pay attention to what's going on, man. Open your eyes to the fact that this is a revolving door, and there's a lot of people out here, they getting sent up left to right, man. These people getting sent up left to right. So we really gotta pay attention to this, man, and we really can't let this get us down, because we want justice for Takeoff. We all want justice for Takeoff, but at the same time, we don't want nobody sitting back there looking at us as if we real life supposed to just sit back and let them do this to Takeoff. No. They said Migo Bandz know for a fact why he pulled that trigger, man. So I want y'all to look at this, man, because don't nobody want to go down for something that they didn't do. They don't. Nobody wants to go down for something that they didn't do. That's why Migo Bandz is the main one who they looking at like, yeah, he's next. Like I told y'all, if something happen, it's always somebody watching. It's always a camera watching y'all. every single time. Like, I want y'all to look at that because people don't pay attention till it's too late. People do not pay attention till it's too late. That's why you gotta really be mindful of everything you do, man. But you can't really place the blame or the finger on Migo Bandz or even get mad at him. You gotta really look at the fact of the people who was there. These people was the main ones who they already said that they were supposed to be protected takeoff. If you from the streets, you know for a fact if you pay for something, you want your money's worth. And Quavo sat there and literally, he sat back and said, you know what? Is it that he gonna turn on mob ties or turn on his family? And he picked a side. He turned on his family. It's entertainment. People got caught up with even being out there to even go on the internet, and now they stuck on the internet. Like, I want y'all to really look at that because this is the main reason why people take things. You feel me? At the end of the day, people don't remember the policy. They only remember the end of it, the benefits of the policy, you know? Like, at the end of the day, we know for a fact what's going on, man, and we just staying focused. At the end of the day, we know for a fact that this is revolving door, and Takeoff auntie, she had told Quavo, like, man, you need to speak up because J. Prince Sr. them gonna think they got away with it. Next thing you know, J. Prince Sr., he heard Quavo cousin real live, like he spoke out about it. Like somebody had to speak out about it in the family. Once Takeoff cousin, he instantly said what he said. J. Prince Sr., he responded with church. Like at the end of the day, like I want y'all to understand what's going on, man. We real live gotta stay focused, man. So I want y'all to really pay attention to what's going on because it's like a lot of people going against the grain now. So they getting sticky and slimy now. So they feeling some type of way. You feel me? At the end of the day, we know for a fact, let people be them because you can't change the way nobody is. At the end of the day, when you help somebody, take it. Just take it. It is what it is. But always know that a person can't look at it like they run something. How you gonna try to outball the boss? How you gonna try to take the spot of the boss and not give nothing back to the pot? People, I told you, people is suffering from narcissistic behavior, and people is sitting back having conversations about certain people. You feel me? Plotting. Like when you plot, you can't plot because you know certain people protect it, man. And at the end of the day, man, you got to open your eyes to what's really going on and really pay attention to what's going on because